never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And today I'm going to be calling Game 2 of the Yankees facing off against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center. As you saw yesterday, it was a chaotic game with some issues that happened in the sixth inning that essentially cost the Yankees the game. And I'm going to start by going over today's lineup. For the Yankees, leading off is going to be Trent Grisham playing center field. DHing and hitting out of the two-hole is going to be Ben Rice. Playing left field, hitting in the three-hole is Helmet Ramos. Cleaning up today will be the first baseman, Luis Garcia Jr., in the five-hole will be right fielder Spencer Jones. In the six-hole is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing second base. Hitting in the seven-hole will be shortstop George Lombard Jr. In the eight-hole will be third baseman Ryan McMahon. And behind the dish and bringing up the rear is going to be Austin Wells. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be Cam Schlittler. And let me give a shout out to some of the folks that are here. Margaret, Yanks for Life, Nancy, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Thank you for hopping in. Appreciate you being here. For the Toronto Blue Jays, leading off center fielder Bateman. In the two-hole will be right fielder Nathan Lucas. In the three-hole will be DHing Alejandro Kirk. In the cleanup spot is going to be Jesus Sanchez playing left field. In the five-hole will be Katsumoto Okamoto at third base. In the six-hole will be the shortstop Andres Jimenez. In the seven-hole will be the catcher Valenzuela. In the eight-hole is going to be the second baseman Smith. And at first base, bringing up the rear, is going to be McAdoo. On the bump for the Blue Jays is going to be Fisher. And those are your lineups for today. Obviously, Vlad Guerrero Jr. is not in today's starting lineup. He is still in concussion protocols from the collision that occurred in last night's game with George Lombard Jr. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 5 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive for 30 likes in every live play-by-play. We're currently at 9, so we're 21 behind our ultimate goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 855 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 860. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. Matter of fact, I dropped one last night after the game. If you haven't seen it, check it out and let me know what you think. And I host open panels where members of the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, then please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. I I want to thank Mitch Kotsky from the Hardcore Sports Network. He is currently simulcasting our live play-by-play. So thank you, Mitch. Appreciate all that you do getting our programming out there. It is always appreciated. And let's take a quick peek at today's scoreboard. In the top of the seventh, the White Sox and Tigers are locked up at threes. In the bottom of the third, the Cardinals and the Cubs are locked up at threes. And that is our active scoreboard. Our game start time is 3:07. So we're just a couple of minutes away from first pitch. How are we feeling about today's game? Do we feel that Cam is going to be able to be the stopper and shut the offense down for the Blue Jays? And Nancy says, feeling optimistic if the team can shake off yesterday's game. All right. I want to send a special appreciation for those of you who have hopped in our stream on your busy Saturday afternoon. Your support is always appreciated. And Fisher sets. The first pitch is on the way, and his fastball paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. And we are underway. Fisher is an opener, so this is a bullpen game for the Blue Jays today. And the next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1 on Grisham. And Fisher sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to bounce in the dirt inside. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. That fastball is up high. Count is 3-1 on Grisham. Hey, Kaz. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls that off. Count is 3-2. And Fisher sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a down low for ball four. So Trent Grisham is going to strip his crap off and head to first base. And that'll bring up Big Ben Rice. Nick Lentz is our home plate umpire in his 12th or 11th Major League season. He is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. Pitch is on the way, and this is line to center field. Bateman is standing fast, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. The Yankees have a runner at first with one out. Rice has been struggling heavily. Coming up to bat is Helmet Ramios, the 3-hole hitter. And Fisher sets, pitches on the way, and that bounces in front of the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. And that is lined at the shortstop. Woodhopper, he flips it to the second baseman. He spins and fires. Not in time, so that's going to be a fielder's choice. Coming up is Luis Garcia Jr. And the first pitch is on the way. The slider's down low. Count is 1-0. Welcome to the stream, Kaz. And Fisher sets. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is called. Strike one. It looked like it was inside, but no challenge. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to McAdoo. McAdoo fires to Jimenez at second to end the inning. And definitely the Yankees offense is stalling. Not been well at all. Coming up to bat for the Blue Jays is going to be Bateman, Lucas, and Kirk. And in our scoreboard, the White Sox have taken a 4-3 lead on the Tigers in the top of the seventh. In the bottom of the third, the Cardinals and the Cubs are still locked up at 3. And heading to the bottom of the first, there is no score in our game. At 4:05, we're going to have the Rockies and Giants getting underway. And at 4:10, the Nationals and the Mets. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Our active poll is, will Cam be the stopper and get the Yankees back on track? Answers are yes, no, maybe so. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 11. So we're 19 away from our ultimate goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is all the way, and the fastball paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. and 1. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Bateman is hitting .290 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that looks like it paints the bottom of the strike zone, but it is called ball 2. Holy shit. No challenge from Wells. And Schlittler sets, fires, and this ball is popped up to McMahon. McMahon barehands it and throws it to Garcia. Not in time, so that's going to be a infield hit. That was a Baltimore chop. Coming up to bat is Lucas. First pitch is on the way, and it paints the inside corner for call. Strike 1. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. Butt is showed, and this is butted to McMahon. McMahon is going to fire to first for the first out. Rudder is going to advance to second. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk, the Yankee nemesis. And the first pitch is on the way. Fastball paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. Schlittler checks on the runner at second and disengages to chase baseman back. And Schlittler sets. The pitch is on the way. This is a bounce to Lombard. He looks the runner back and fires to first for the second out. So coming up to bat is Jesus Sanchez, hitting .263 on the season, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs, and a .739 OPS. And Schlittler sets and fires. The first pitch is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. That fastball was in at 100 miles an hour. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball just misses low. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 2-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a cutter way up high. Count is now 3-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that cutter is up high for ball 4. So the Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Okamoto, hitting .227 on the season, 24 home runs, 71 RBIs, and a .730 OPS. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets, checks on the rudder, pitches on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is even at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Okamoto. And Schlittler sets, fires. That pitch is swung on a miss for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the first. Blue Jays are going to strand 2 as we head to the top of the second. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and George Lombard Jr. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 9 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Our chat is awfully quiet today. You guys got nothing to say about today's game? Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 13, so we're 17 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. You're multitasking, Kaz. What are you multitasking with? For fuck's sakes. Okay. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. It looks like Ricky Tideman is coming in to replace Braden Fisher. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. It's a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Bateman's going to get the ball in quickly, and that is going to be the first hit for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Tideman sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and this is popped up in the infield. Second baseman is tracking it, and Smith makes the play for the first out of the inning. Way to hit the hell out of that one, Jazz. And it looks like on Jazz's backswing, he hit Valenzuela's throwing hand. And he's going to stay in the game. So the Yankees have a runner at first with one out. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. And there's a pickoff attempt at first base. Jones is back in head first safe. And Jones takes his lead off. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Lombard is hitting .250 on the season, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and a .752 OPS. Tideman sets, fires, and that pitch is inside. Jones takes off and is heading to second. And Valenzuela loses the handle on the ball, so Jones is going to have his 6th stolen base of the season. And that pitch was inside the Lombard Jr., so the count is 1-1. Tideman sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way up high. Count is 2-1. That came in at 97 miles an hour. And Tideman steps off the mound to chase Spencer Jones back to the bag. First disengagement. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into left field. Jones is rounding third, heading home, and that is going to be an RBI single for Lombard Jr. He's going to advance to second on the throw. So the Yankees have taken a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. First pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Big Mac is hitting .219 on the season, 10 home runs, 31 RBIs, and a .660 OPS. So we're looking for a Big Mac attack to make this a crooked number in the second inning. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Tideman checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into right field, but right at Lucas. He fires it in and holds Lombard to second base. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. So the Yankees have a runner at second now with 2 outs. Wells is hitting .178 on the season, 8 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a .579 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper paints the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2, and Wells is taking timeout. And the Blue Jays are warming up their next pitcher for today. Pitch is on the way, and Wells does not check his swing, so he's going to go down on strikes. Good afternoon, good night, or good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 10 votes. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 13, so we're 17 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 8 double nickels for subscribers. Our next milestone is just 5 away at 860. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where the chat is invited to come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. So if these things appeal to you, then maybe Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. Please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And in our active scoreboard today, the White Sox lead the Tigers 4-3 in the top of the ninth. In the top of the fifth, the Cardinals lead the Cubs 4-3. As you know, heading to the bottom of two in this game, Yankees lead the Blue Jays 1-0. And that is our active scoreboard at this time. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. They've got Bellinger out doing some baseball activities, so that's a good sign. From skips to fielding. Coming up to bat is Andres Jimenez. Jimenez is hitting .238 on the season, 8 home runs, 48 RBIs, and a .645 OPS. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way. And that is a fastball up high and away. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Ramos is going back, and he has the play made for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the catcher Valenzuela. He's hitting .228 on the season, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a .690 OPS. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and the 100-mile-an-hour fastball is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that cutter is way up high and outside. Count is 2-2. Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's Cam's second strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is former Yankee farmhand Josh Smith. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball drops in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Smith was acquired from the Texas Rangers. Next pitch is on the way. That curveball is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Schlittler sets and fires. That pitch is up high and off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way. That paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is in there, and that is strike 3 for the third strikeout of the game for Cam. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the third is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Heliot Ramos. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share our channel out. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30. We're currently at 16. So we're 14 away from making that milestone. So your support would be most appreciated. Hey, James, welcome. Running late is fine. I figured you'd be fishing today. And for those of you just hopping in the stream, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead off of an RBI single from George Lombard Jr. We are heading to the top of 3. Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Heliot Ramos are coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way. The sweeper is in there for call. Strike 1. Tybman is out for his second inning of work. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham cannot hold up. Count is 0-2. Grisham does not have an official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. Tideman sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way off the plate. Count is 1-2. Tideman sets. Eddie fires. That fastball is off the plate. Count is now 2-2. Tideman sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field, but Bateman is waiting on it. So that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. 0 for 1 on the day. He lined out in his first appearance. First pitch is on the way, and that one is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Tideman sets, fires, and the sweeper catches the bottom of the plate. Count is 1-2. Tideman sets and fires. That pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Tideman sets, fires, and the sweeper is low and away. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose? Tideman sets. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls out one straight back. So the count remains 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is out of the way, and that is going to be right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 3. So Rice is down looking. Kid is struggling badly. Coming up to bat is Heliot Ramos, 0 for 1 on the day, and he had a line out. And it looks like they're coming to pull Tideman. And it looks like Simon Woods is coming to replace Tideman. So, Kaz, did you see my short from last night? If so, what'd you think? Well, Sean, you can go to about a dozen different channels that say we're not even going to make the playoffs. So take from it what you will. Grish, let's go. It's time for belly ball. Telling you we're going to get healthy down the home stretch. Okay. Oh. First pitch is on the way, and it is up high for ball one. And Woods Richardson is pitching. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is grounded to Jimenez. Jimenez sets, fires across the diamond to McAdoo for the third out. So the Yankees are going to be retired in order. No hits, no runners left on base, and no runs scored. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be McAdoo, Bateman, and Lucas. Thanks, Sean. I don't see a lot of comments, so I don't know really how people are liking these shorts one way or another. I would like to see at least a little bit of spark in this offense. I realize that our heavy hitters are coming back. However, these games are painful. Hey, John Mazzola, welcome to the stream. And Slutler sets. First pitch is on the way, and a sinker paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered right at Garcia. Nice line drive snag. First out. Coming up to bat is Bateman, one for one on the day. And the first pitch is on the way. The curveball is outside. Count is 1-0 on Bateman. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is on the way. That curveball is down low. Count is 2-0. Slitler sets, fires. That pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-1. And Slitler sets, pitches on the way, and the fastball is up high and away. Count is now 3-1. Slitler sets, fires. That fastball, paints the top of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. Slitler sets, fires. That pitch is inside for ball 4. So Bateman's going to have a 1-out walk. Coming up to bat is Nathan Lucas. He does not have an official plate appearance because he sacrificed bunted in the first inning. Slitler sets and pickoff attempt. Bateman is back in head first, safe. And Slitler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Slitler sets, pitch is on the way, and that is just off the plate, up high. Count is 2-1. Slitler is at 44 pitches in this game. Pitch is on the way, and this is tomahawked into left field. Ramos feels it. Bateman's going to advance to second. So the Blue Jays have runners at first and second with 1 out. And you guessed it, Alejandro Kirk is coming up to bat. Lucas muscled that one into left field. It was eyeball level. Kirk is 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out in his first plate appearance. And it looks like there's something in Wells's eye, so they're taking an injury delay. Boone is out talking to the umpires. Hopefully he doesn't get thrown out in this game too. And Kirk is in the box. Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way. And the cutter is low. Count is 1-0. And Cam sets. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets and fires. That pitch damn sure painted the outside corner, but it's called ball 2. No challenge from Wells. Count is 2-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and this is off of Jazz Chisholm's glove. Bateman's routing third, heading home. So the Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and third with 1 out, and the score is tied up at 1s. And once again, Kirk does it to us again. I freaking hate this guy. Coming up to bat is Jesus Sanchez. He does not have an official plate appearance because he walked in his first at bat. Schlittler sets and fires. That pitch is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. They're not holding Kirk on. Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 2. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and away. Count is 1-2 on Sanchez. Pitch is on the way. That fastball is swung on and missed for strike 3. Sanchez is punched out. That's going to be Cam's 4th strikeout of the day. Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And coming up to bat is Okamoto. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets. Checks on the runner at third. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter breaks just off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 3-0 on Okamoto. Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Schlittler sets, fires. This ball is skied down the first base side. Garcia is tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays, but not before they score a run to even this one up at 1 apiece. Heading to the top of the fourth is going to be Luis Garcia Jr., Spencer Jones, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. And in our active scoreboard for today, White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. In the top of the sixth, Cardinals lead the Cubs 7-3. As you know, in this game, heading to the top of four, Yankees and Blue Jays are locked up at ones. And in the top of the first, the Rockies and Giants are also locked up at donuts. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have an active poll going on. We currently have 19 votes. So if you haven't, please let your voice be heard and or 17 votes, excuse me. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And please participate. Thank you for the 17 who have. On Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive for 30 likes for each live play-by-play. We are currently at 19, so we're 11 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are currently sitting at 855 subscribers. Our next milestone is 860, so we're just 5 away from that. If you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. That's short videos and not my shorts themselves. And if you like open panels where you can come up and toss baseball, well, I host those too. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer that paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Garcia fouls that one off. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way. That splitter is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose? Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 3. So Garcia is retired looking. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. And Richardson sets, fires, and that pitch is high and away. Count is 1-0. Jones is 1 for 1 on the day with a single, stolen base, and a run scored. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Richardson sets, fires, and Jones fouls that pitch off. Count is now 1-2. Richardson sets, fires, that pitch is up and away. Count is now evened at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is just tapped foul. So Jones stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Richardson sets, fires, that splitter is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is popped into left field. Sanchez does not have to move. It is right at him. That is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Richardson sets, fires, a curveball is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Richardson sets, fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is in the dirt. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the damn sinker. So once again, another damn strikeout by Jazz Chisholm. I am honestly not understanding why the hell it is. This guy is not hitting. His fielding is shoddy at best. He makes great plays and then can't execute routine ones. Worse than Gleyber Torres. Why keep Caballero on the bench? Coming up in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Jimenez, Valenzuela, and Smith. I don't know, Sean. Caballero is a solid defensive player anywhere on the infield. If he gets actual playing reps, the guy hits. Jazz Chisholm is going to be a free agent at the end of the season, and he's not doing anything for us anyhow. So why not get the guy who is going to be here next year, and most likely, if we play baseball, will be your second baseman? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. However, it is what it is. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 18 votes. And Schlittler sets first. Actually, that is a replay. That is not Schlittler setting. Coming up to bat is Andres Jimenez. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-0. Schlittler is at 60 pitches. Next pitch is on the way, and that is hammered foul. Count is 1-1. Jimenez is 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way. That cutter is up high. Count is now 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fly to left field. Ramos is tracking it. He drifts towards the line and makes the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Valenzuela. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Damn it, missed my shot. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets, fires. That fastball is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied foul down the left field line, and that's going to make it in the stands. Count is now full, 3-2. Well, my question for you, John, is if we don't have any runners on base, what the hell good is Caballero's speed on the bench? And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is Valenzuela's second strikeout of the game. Cam's fifth of the game, and that's the second out. Coming up to bat is Josh Smith, former Yankee farmhand. He was part of the Joey Gallo trade, one of the worst mistakes in Yankee history. Smith is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets, fires. That fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. They're talking about Joey Gallo now trying to become a pitcher. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is out of the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. That fastball is up high. Count is 2-2. Gallo's been out of the Yankee organization for years now, and every time they talk to him, he talks how miserable he was in New York. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is out of the way. Smith swings and misses and strikes 3. And that is the 6th strikeout for Schlittler. Another 1-2-3 inning. And that's Smith's second strikeout of the afternoon also. And I'm going to step away from the mic for just a half a click. So I will be right back. And the count is 1-1 on Lombard. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high and inside. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that slider is off the plate. Count is 3-1 on Lombard. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way up and high inside. So Lombard Jr. is going to start off the 5th with a walk. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. Big Mac is 0 for 1 on the day. He lined out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Richardson fires over at first. Lombard is back in safely. First disengagement. And Richardson sets, fires. That fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. And Richardson makes his second pickoff attempt. Lombard was back in standing up. And Richardson sets, pitch is on the way, and McMahon fouls it off. Count is 1-2. So I take it, Kaz, you've seen my cousin Vinny. And Richardson sets, fires, and this ball is high, fly ball to center field. Bateman is tracking it, and he is going to make the play. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to first base. And that is going to be a 1-6 double play, or 3-6 double play. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the fifth. Coming up in the bottom of the fifth is going to be McAdoo, Bateman, and Lucas. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 19 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive for 30 likes in every one of our live play-by-plays. We're currently at 20, so we're 10 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. In our scoreboard today, the White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. In the top of the eighth, the Cardinals lead the Cubs 8-3. As you know, heading to the bottom of five, in this game we are tied at 1-1. In the top of the second, the Rockies and the Giants are at zeros. And in the bottom of the first, the Mets lead the Nationals 2-0. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 855 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 860. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. That is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 3. McAdoo down looking, and that's Schlittler's 7th strikeout of the day. And it looks like Mason Fluharty is warming up in the Jays bullpen. Up to bat is Bateman. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a walk. And he scored the only run for the Jays. First pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball down low. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets, fires. That pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Hey, Ace, Chia to you too, my brother. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Garcia. Garcia flips to Schlittler, and that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Nathan Lucas. Oh, he is 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a sacrifice bunt and a single. Schlittler sets and fires. This ball is bounced to Jazz. Jazz backhands it and fires to Garcia for the third out of the inning. And that's going to do it for the Jays in the bottom of the 5th. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the 5th is going to be Trent Grisham, Big Ben Rice, and Heliot Ramos. 1, 2, 3, and that's what you're going to see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 19 votes. And if you haven't dropped your vote, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We're currently at 20. So we're 10 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. I appreciate your support. Well, in last night's game, this was the disaster inning. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 coming up to bat. So I guess we're going to see what we see. First pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings and misses at the sweeper. Count is 0-1. Mason Fluharty has come in to replace Simon Woods Richardson, and I think he may be the only left-hander in their bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is down low. Count is 2-1 on Grisham. Grish is 0-1 on the day with a base on balls. And Fluharty sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chop foul down the first base line. Count is evened at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is skied to shallow left field. Sanchez is closing on it, and he makes the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0-2 on the afternoon with a line out and a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right field. And it is not going to be far enough because the Lucas is going to make the play on the warning track on the wall. And that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Elliot Ramos, 0-2 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that cutter is just up high and outside. Count is 1-0. Ramos is 0-2 on the day with a ground out and a fielder's choice. Next pitch is on the way, and Ramos fouls it off. Count is 1-1. Ramos is supposed to be a left-handed expert. So let's see if he can do what he's brought here to do. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to the shortstop. He bobbles it. Jimenez picks it up, fires to first base. McAdoo scoops it out of the dirt, and that is going to be the third out. So the Yankees are going to go down in order once again. So as we head to the bottom of the sixth, we are tied at 1-1. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk, Jesus Sanchez, and Okamoto. We need some of our guys to come back because this lack of offense is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hell, John, they're not even getting single hits in this game. The Blue Jays have 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. And the Yankees have 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. And we're in the freaking 6th inning. We got 2 hits. And name that Yankee. His career stats are 245 average, 26 home runs, 130 RBIs. He was a Blue Jay in 79, came to the Yankees from 79 to 81, and won with Seattle and ended his career with the Padres. First pitch is on the way. The curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. Kirk is 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. Looks like Brett Hedrick is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and that is hammered foul down the right field line. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. This is bounced up the middle. Lombard fields it over second base and fires to Garcia at first for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jesus Sanchez, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a base on balls. And Schlittler sets, fires. That fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Schlittler is at 89 pitches. Next pitch is on the way. That fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. 98-mile-an-hour sinker right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. That's going to be ball 4, so Sanchez is going to be on with a 1-out walk. And coming up to bat is Okamoto. And Slitler sets and fires. The cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Slitler sets and fires. This ball is looped over a leaping Jazz into center field. And they're going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. So the Blue Jays have runners at first and second with 1 out. And it looks like Boone is coming in to get Schlittler. Schlittler's going to exit the day with 97 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. So Schlittler gives them 5 1/3. Both runners are Schlittler's responsibility. Coming up to bat is Andres Jimenez, and it looks like Brett Hedrick will be coming into the game. And in our active scoreboard at this time, White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. In the top of the 9th, Cardinals lead the Cubs 8-4. As you know, in the bottom of the 6th, this game is tied up at 1 apiece. In the top of the 3rd, the Rockies have a 1-0 lead on the Giants. And in the bottom of the 2nd, the Mets have a 2-0 lead on the Mets. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. Currently, we have 21 votes in our active poll. So if you haven't, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop a vote. Thank you for the 21 who have participated in this afternoon's poll. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 21, so we're 9 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And it looks like Miles Straw is going to come in and pinch run for Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch from Hedrick is a splitter swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Jimenez is 0 for 2 on the day. Next pitch is on the way, and Jimenez fouls it off. Count is 0-2. Jimenez is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 flyouts. And the pitch is on the way. Slider is just inside. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's going to be Hedrick's first strikeout of the afternoon. So there are 2 outs with runners at first and second. The catcher, Valenzuela, is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And Hedrick sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Hedrick sets. Checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way. And that splitter is down in the dirt, but Valenzuela swings at it. Count is 0-2. And Valenzuela is in the box. Hedrick sets. First pitch is on the way, or next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is just a bit high. Count is 1-2. And Hedrick sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is just tap foul to keep alive. Count remains 1-2 on Valenzuela. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the 6th pitch of the at-bat. And Hedrick sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball just misses outside. Count is 2-2. And Hedrick sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled down the left field line. Count remains 2-2. And Hedrick sets, fires. This pitch is grounded up the middle. Jazz feels it. Steps on second, and that's going to do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th. So Hedrick is able to do the job. Blue Jays strand 2 as we head to the top of the 7th. Score is 1-1. Coming up for the Yankees is Garcia, Jones, and Chisholm. So I anticipate that Hedrick is going to come out for a second inning of work. So I did not see anybody warming up in the bullpen. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We're at 21 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we attempt to get 30 likes for each live play-by-play. We're currently at 21, so we're 9 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 855 subs, 5 short of our next milestone of 860. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. That's short videos and not my shorts, although it has been known to happen. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. My next open panel is going to be on Monday, our day off, and it should be about 8:35 or so Monday evening. So the chat is invited to come up and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, then maybe Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And it looks like Spencer Miles is coming in to pitch for the Blue Jays. He's going to take Mason Fluharty's spot. And the first pitch is on the way. And this is lined into center field for a leadoff base hit for the Yankees. So coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base and a run scored. He is the only run that the Yankees have scored today. And the first pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the curveball. Helmet comes off. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Miles sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the fastball that is out of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And they're going to keep feeding fastballs up high to get him to chase. Miles sets, fires, and that fastball is way up high. Count is even at 2-2. That fastball was in at 96 miles an hour. And Miles sets, pitch is out of the way, and Garcia is going to be thrown out stealing. And the Yankees are not going to challenge the out at second. And the pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the curveball. So that is strike three. And now there are two outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming up to bat. Count is Jazz is coming up. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz chops this one foul down the first base line. Count is 0-1. And Miles sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low to the dirt. Count is 1-1 Jazz. Next pitch is on the way. This is chopped on the infield. Smith fields it cleanly and fires to McAdoo for the third out of the inning. And once again, another 1-2-3 freaking inning. That's going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the seventh. Coming up in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Smith, McAdoo, and Bateman, 8, 9, and 1. I mean, I don't know what the hell there is to say. Not a great offensive performance once again by the Yankees for 4 out of the last 5 games. And in our active scoreboard today, White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. Cardinals beat the Cubs 8-4. Heading to the bottom of the seventh, this game is tied up at 1s. In the top of the fourth, the Rockies and the Giants are now squared up at 1s. In the bottom of the third, Mets have a 2-0 lead on the Nationals. And at 6:10 this evening, the Orioles and the Rays will be getting it on. And at 6:40, the Marlins and the Reds. So those are your next 2 games up on the hopper. This game should be over by that point. And it looks like Ernie Clement is coming in to pinch hit for Josh Schmidt today or this afternoon. And the first pitch from Hedrick is lined into left field. Ramos is going to field it, so that's going to be a leadoff single for Clement. Coming up to bat is McAdoo, 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch is on the way, and McAdoo fouls it off. Count is 0-1. McAdoo has a line out and a strikeout under his belt. And Hedrick sets, fires, and the slider is inside low. Count is 1-1. And Hedrick sets and fires. That pitch is up high. Count is 2-1. And Hedrick sets. This ball is driven into left center field. That's going to go off the wall. Clement is rounding third, heading home, and Clement is going to be cut. So it's an RBI double for McAdoo, and the Blue Jays now lead 2-1. Coming up to bat is Bateman. Bateman tries to bunt, and the ball is down low. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is laid down. Bunt. McMahon fields, and it is not in time. So that is going to be a bunt single. McAdoo is going to be at third. There is nobody out. Runners at first and third. Coming up to bat is Nathan Lukes, 1 for 2 on the day. Has a single, a sacrifice bunt. So the Yankees obviously are going to bring the infield in on this one. It's a safety squeeze. Hedrick feels it. Hedrick fires to first. Moving to second is going to be Bateman. So the Blue Jays have runners at second and third with 1 out. And coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3 on the day with the RBI. It looks like Boone is going to the bullpen. And it looks like Paul Blackburn is coming into the game. Yeah, I think they're going to intentionally walk Kirk to load the bases. And they do intentionally walk Kirk. Miles Straw is coming up to bat. He has not hit today. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back out of play. Count is 0-1. Blackburn sets and fires. That sinker is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And Blackbird sets. Pitches all the way. And the sinker's down low. Count is 1-2. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this one is chopped down the third base line. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the sixth pitch of the at bat. Looks like Taylor Rogers is warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Blackburn sets, and the pitch misses outside. That's going to be challenged by Wells. And that is going to miss by 0.3 of an inch. So count is going to go to 2-2. Blackbird sets, it fires. That ball is chopped foul. Count remains 2-2. Blackburn sets, fires. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Okamoto, 1 for 3 on the day. It looks like they're going to have a mound visit. Blake is out on the mound with the infield. Okamoto is 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a single and a strikeout. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. Blue Jays have the bases loaded with 2 outs. 1 run is already scored, so they have taken a 2-1 lead on the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. And Blackburn sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that changeup is just down low. Count is 1-2. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is line to right field, right at Spencer Jones. And Jones is going to put it away to hold the Blue Jays from scoring any more runs, and the Blue Jays are going to leave the bases loaded. Coming up to bat in the top of the 8th is going to be George Lombard Jr., Ryan McMahon, and Austin Wells. And Taylor Rogers should be coming in for the Blue Jays to try to close the 8th out. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 22 votes. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive to get 30 likes for each live play-by-play, and we're currently at 22. So we're 8 away from that milestone. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And Tyler Rogers is coming into the game. And it may be time to change caps. Looking for a freaking rally. And the name of the Yankee is Bobby Brown. And the first pitch is on the way. The sinker is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Lombard. And the next pitch is on the way. And the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Lombard swings and misses. Count is 1-2. And Rogers sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Lombard is 1-for-1 on the day with a single and an RBI and a base on balls. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right center field. Lucas is on the run, and he is going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. Looks like Tim Hill is warming up in the Yankee bullpen. McMahon is 0 for 2 on the day with a light out and a fly out. And Rogers sets, fires, and McMahon swings and misses at the slider. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and McMahon foul tips this one into the glove of Valenzuela for strike 3. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and Wells hammers this one down the right field line, and that is going to drift foul. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is ripped through the infield past McAdoo into right field. So that is a 2-out base hit for Austin Wells. And it looks like Caballero is coming in to pinch run for Wells. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat, 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a base on balls. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Grisham. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle. Jimenez feels it, fires across to McAdoo, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. In the 8th inning, Yankees are going to strand a runner. Going to the bottom of the 8th is going to be Jimenez, Valenzuela, and Clement. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 23 votes, so thank you for those who have participated. And here at Yankees Ugly Truth, our goal is 30 likes for each live play-by-play. We're currently at 24, so we're 6 away from reaching that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees Ugly Truth, we're at 855 subscribers, 5 short of our goal of 860. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. If these things appeal to you, then maybe Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. Please consider subscribing. My next open panel is going to be Monday at about 8:35 or so. So on the Yankees off day. So if you want to come up and talk baseball, well, you are welcome. Welcome to the stream, Led. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate everybody hopping in on their busy Saturday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. As far as our schedule is concerned, I'll be calling tomorrow afternoon's game. And we have the live open panel on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be in Baltimore facing the O's. Tim Hill has come into the game. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Jimenez. Ali Sanchez has come in to take Wells' spot behind the dish. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is bounced to Jazz. Jazz spins and fires, and it is not in time. So the Blue Jays are going to have a runner at first with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Brandon Venezuela. And Hill sets. Butt is showed. And that is called. Strike one. He went after it. Count is 0-1. Venezuela is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts at a fielder's choice. Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is going to catch the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. And Hill sets. Sinker's fouled off right into the dirt. Count remains 0-2. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is way up and in. Count is 1-2. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Hill sets and fires, and that one is fouled down the third base line. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at-bat. Hill sets and fires, and that sinker is chopped down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Actually, he's going to hit the batter. So Valenzuela is going to head to first. So Jimenez is going to second. Valenzuela is going to first. And Boone is going to challenge this one. And the call on the field is going to stand. It is a hit by pitch. So the Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Ernie Clement. 1-for-1 on the day. He singled in his first plate appearance. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets, pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker down low outside. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way. The sinker is down low. Count is 2-1. Hill sets. The pitch is on the way. That is lined into center field. Jimenez is going to advance to third. So the Blue Jays are going to have bases loaded with nobody out. Coming up to bat is McAdoo. 1-for-3 on the day. He doubled at his last plate appearance to drive in the go-ahead run. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is outside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is now 3-0. And Yuri Del Santos is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way. The sinker paints the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. And Hill sets, fires. That pitch is beat into the dirt, foul. Count is full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven into right field. Spencer Jones is going to field it on the hop and fire in, and they're going to score another run. So the Blue Jays now have a 3-1 lead. Coming up to bat is Bateman, 2 for 3 on the day, pair of singles and a base on balls, and scored their first run of the game. Ed Hill sets. First pitch is out of the way, and that is Ed there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Hey, it's over. Welcome to the stream. Hill sets and fires. That pitch is popped up to shallow center field. Grisham is on it, makes the play, and fires the ball home. Coming up to bat is Nathan Lucas. He has 2 sacrifice bunts on the day and a single. First pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Hill. Hill's going to flip it to first, and another run is going to score. Blue Jays are going to have runners at second and third. And coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. And Boone is going to come get Hill off the mound. Looks like Yuri De Los Santos is coming into the game. Score is now 4-1 Toronto. I'm going to step away and grab a pack of cigarettes out of my freaking fridge. Oh. They're going to intentionally walk Alejandro Kirk. Go figure. That's going to be the second straight intentional walk for Kirk. Coming up to bat is Miles Straw. Straw is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way. This is chopped to McMahon. McMahon fires to Jazz at second, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. So that's going to do it for the Blue Jays, but not before they score 2 to take a 4-1 lead. Coming up in the top of the ninth is going to be Ben Rice, Helmut Ramos, and Luis Garcia Jr. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Rice has been slumping massively, as well as Ramos. And of course, the Blue Jays are going to bring in the fireballer Louis Varland to face these three. And in our active scoreboard today, the White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. Cardinals beat the Cubs 8-4. Heading to the top of the ninth, Blue Jays lead the Yankees 4-1. In the bottom of the fifth, the Giants lead the Rockies 7-1. In the top of the sixth, the Mets lead the Nationals 2-1. And that's our active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 25, so we are 5 away from meeting that goal. So hit the like button and share the channel out. And Varland sets, fires, and the changeup catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1 on Rice. Count is 0-1. Rice is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses. Count is 0-2. That was a 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Varland sets, fires that curveball, bounces in the dirt. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses at the changeup for strike 3. And that is the first out at the top of the ninth. Coming up to bat is Ramos. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Varland sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Ramos loses his bat. And Varland sets. Pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses at the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So that's good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Ramos. 2 for 34 since becoming a Yankee. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr., 1 for 3 on the day with a single, caught stealing, and a strikeout. First pitch is out of the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Varland sets. Pitch is out of the way, and that is swung on and missed. Changeup low and inside. Count is 1-1. And Varland sets, fires. That slider is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And Varland sets, fires. That pitch is called. Strike 2. That was damn well off the plate. Bullshit. It didn't clip the outside corner. Count is 2-2. No challenge, of course. And Varland sets, fires, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Yankees are going to lose their 3rd straight game. Well. As frustrating as is for you guys to watch this type of game, well, guess what? It's just as frustrating for me calling it. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Saturday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. I am going to end our active poll. Let's see what our numbers are today. And In our active poll today, we had 27 votes. Will Cam be the stopper and get the Yankees back on track? 59% said yes. 22% said maybe so, and 19% said no. Well, the 19% have it. The numbers for today's game are Blue Jays had 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Yankees had 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. Miles is going to take the win and advance his record to 5-2. Brett Hedrick is going to take the loss. His record is going to drop to 6-2. Louis Varland is going to get his 28th save, and that is that. I want to thank everybody for taking time to come in and support the channel, listen to a little bit of baseball. And I'm going to end this stream with my traditional fashion. Let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.